Rain on the studio window, softer tonight, more mist than storm. Somewhere below 42nd Street, a subway grate exhales steam into the dark, like the city itself is breathing. This is WKNC, 1 a.m. to dawn. This is After Midnight with Daktari Knight. The switchboard light is blinking. It's a little past 3 in the morning. You're on the air. This is After Midnight.
Daktari. Hi, it's Giselle.
Giselle, where are you calling from?
Grand Central. The Red Cap break room, sub-level. I've got a key. Nobody remembers I still have.
Tell me about the job.
5 years now. I'm a supervisor. First woman to wear the cap on that floor, and the men lined up to tell me I wouldn't last a season. Told them I'd burn my bra before I'd hand back my badge. I showed them. My tips triple theirs most weeks. They think it's the hair, the figure. I'd like to think it's because I carry a steamer trunk up 2 flights without dropping it, and I remember every regular's train by name.
That's not a small thing to prove 5 years running.
No, it isn't. But that's not why I'm calling.
Go on.
5 to 3, that's my shift. Every morning before I clock in, I go to the newsstand for a Times. Frank ran it. And every morning, Frank doesn't hand me the top copy off the stack. He digs. Third copy down, every single time, like it matters which one. And he says it's soft, just to me. Good morning, Giselle. Make sure you read page 4.
Every morning, the same instruction. 5 years of mornings. I stopped asking why a long time ago. You work a station like that, you learn some things you just say yes to. And page 4?
Never anything. News, ship arrivals, a column about the transit budget, whatever. I read it because Frank asked me to, and Frank never asked me for anything else in 5 years. That felt like a fair trade.
Something changed.
2 weeks ago, I bought a second copy, different stand over on Lexington, and I laid them side by side on the break room table. Frank's copy and the other one. Same date, same edition, same page 4.
Not the same.
Not the same. Frank's copy had this little nothing story about rail fare hikes, 6 inches a column. Nobody'd ever read it twice. And right in the middle of it, not printed different, not cut out, just sitting there in the type like it belonged. It said, "Watch your back, G. They are watching you."
You're sure it wasn't something you'd missed before? A trick of the eye. This late in a long week.
I went back through my locker. I never throw the copies out. Force of habit. My mother did the same with racing forms. I've got 40, 50 of them stuffed in a duffel bag. I sat down 2 nights ago and I read every single page 4 back to front.
And?
They're all doing it, Daktari, different words buried in different stories, but it's the same hand talking to me. Meet 7 p.m., platform 8. We need you on our team. One just says not yet. That's it. 2 words. Not yet.
Did you meet anyone? Platform 8, 7 o'clock.
I don't remember. That's the part I can't get past. I don't remember standing on platform 8 at 7 o'clock, but I don't remember not being there either. 5 years of 5 to 3 shifts start to run together. You understand? But 2 nights ago, going through that duffel bag, I found ticket stubs I don't recognize buying. Platform 8. 7:10 departure, a dozen of them, going back years.
And Frank?
That's why I'm calling at 3 in the morning instead of sleeping. I went to the stand yesterday for my copy, and there's no Frank. There's a paper sign taped over the register. It just says he's passed, no date on it, no funeral notice. The kid who's covering doesn't know him, says the stand's been his for as long as he's worked there, and he's only been there 8 months.
8 months.
8 months, and I saw Frank yesterday morning. I know I did. He dug down for the third copy, same as always. He told me page 4, same as always. I said good morning back to him the way I have 500 times.
Giselle. Did he say anything different that last morning? Anything at all out of the pattern?
He said, "You've done good, Giselle, nearly there." He's never said that before. Not once in 5 years.
Where's the duffel bag now?
On the table in front of me, every page 4, and underneath it, this morning's Times. I bought it myself, off the new kid, no digging for a third copy, no Frank. I haven't opened it to page 4 yet.
What are you going to do, Giselle? The paper or the platform?
I don't know if I call the Times and ask who's setting type in the middle of the night. I don't know if I call the police and tell them a dead newsstand man's been passing me messages for 5 years through a railfare column. Both of those sound like a woman who's finally cracked under a 100-pound trunk.
And the third option?
The third option is I turn to page 4 right now while I've got you on the line and I read whatever's waiting for me.
Giselle.
It's fine, Daktari. Nearly there, he said. I think I finally believe him.
Huh. Some women spend 5 years proving they belong on a platform that never wanted them. Some spend 5 years being told exactly where to look, one buried sentence at a time, by a man who dug for a third copy every morning like his life depended on it. Maybe it did. Maybe hers still does. This has been After Midnight with Daktari Knight. The rain has stopped over 42nd Street. Somewhere below the clock, Platform 8 is boarding, right on time, 7 hours early. We'd like to thank Amazon cybercrime author Bradley W. Deacon for his continued sponsorship of this show. All his Kindle Unlimited books are free for subscribers. Life doesn't hand out its mysteries all at once. It slides them to you a little at a time, buried on some page 4 you almost didn't bother reading, disguised as something ordinary, something you could walk right past if you weren't paying attention. Most people never look twice. Some of you can't help it. You notice the third copy in the stack. You notice the sentence that doesn't sound like the rest, and once you've noticed, you can't go back to not knowing. That's a hard way to move through the world. It's also, I think, the only honest way. So if you're out there tonight carrying something you haven't said out loud, a question, a fear, a thing that doesn't add up no matter how many times you count it, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not carrying it alone. Not really. Not as long as this frequency is still open, somewhere between 1 and dawn. The line is always here. 555 KNIGHT. Call it when the rest of the world's asleep, and yours won't let you be. Good night, New York, and good night wherever you may be in the world. Subscribe to After Midnight with Daktari Knight on YouTube.